Swiftie, my name is Ellen and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to play Speak Now, Taylor's version on the guitar. Here's a quick overview of everything I'll be covering in this tutorial today, and with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so we only have 5 chord shapes to play through this song, and we're going to start with our G major, which looks like this and sounds like this. And by the way, if you don't know how to read these chord charts you're seeing on screen, I do cover how to do that in my free beginner course right here on YouTube, so make sure to check that out. The next chord shape is our D major. We also have our A minor chord. Then we have our C major chord. And then the last one is our E minor chord. Those are the only chords to play this song. So go ahead and pause the video and take as much time as you need to memorize these chord shapes, as well as practice transitioning back and forth between them, because it will make learning the rest of the song so much easier. And if you are somebody who's struggling with transitioning your chord shapes fast enough, I would suggest checking out my Practice With Me series where we go through this skill in real time together. But with that being said, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about the strumming. Alright guys, so I always start out with a practice pattern. If you are new to guitar or struggle with singing and playing at the same time, I would suggest bringing up the song and playing a single down strum for every chord change as you sing through the song. So here's a quick example of what that would look like. I am not the kind of girl who should be really barging in on a white veil occasion. Alright, and you basically want to do that for the entire song and just take a mental note of what word or syllable you're singing whenever you're changing chords. This is actually something you can do right now if you check out my Patreon page. I do have this entire guide available to download and print out, so I'll make sure to leave that link in the description box down below. Alright guys, so for more of a full strumming pattern, as you can see, it's super simple. It's just down, down, up, down, up. So let's go ahead and zoom in and talk about this rhythm. Alright guys, so we are going to be in an 8th note rhythm today. So basically we're going to count it like this. We have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 4 and 1, 2 and 4 and down, down, up, down, down, up, down. Alright? And basically what you want to do is play this entire pattern one time through for each chord throughout the whole song. And you could use the strumming pattern for the whole song. So let's go ahead and bring up the first verse. As you can see, we're going from G to D. So on our G we have down, down, up, down, up, to D, down, down, up, down, up, to A minor, down, down, up, down, up, to C, down, down, up, down. And that's basically the whole song right there. This goes for all of the verses. So we have G, D, A minor, C. You got it. I am not the kind of girl who should be really barging in on a white veil occasion, but you are not the kind of boy who should be marrying her. Right? And like I said, that can apply for the entire song, including the pre-choruses and the chorus. So let's go ahead and go through that really quick. For our pre-chorus, we have A minor, C, to G, to D. You got it. This is surely not what you thought it would be. Lose myself in a daydream. Right there, I like to just do a single down strum, daydream, and then you sing this next part without any chords, where I stand and say, and then on say, we go into the chorus, which is just like the verse. Where I stand and say, don't say yes, run away now, I'll meet you when you're out of the church, at the back door, don't wait to say a single vow, you need to hear me out, and they sense me now. And again on that last C, single down strum there as well. So basically this strumming pattern can be applied for the entire song and it sounds really great. So go ahead and pause the video and take as much time as you need to really get this strumming pattern under your belt and try to internalize it, because the more you can play through it without thinking about it, the easier it'll be to sing on top of it. But once you come back, I actually have a really cute little picking pattern that I think fits this song really well that I want to show you. So let's jump into that. But wait, really quick, is this video helping you so far? If it is, please make sure to give me a thumbs up as well as leave a comment down below to help me reach more people in YouTube's recommendations. It only takes a second of your time, but it really helps my channel out a lot, so I really appreciate it. And with that being said, let's go ahead and jump back into it. Alright guys, so this finger picking pattern is actually pretty simple. So what I want you to do is to go ahead and put your pointer, middle, and ring finger on your right hand. And we're going to keep those on the bottom 3 strings, the G, B, and E strings. And they're basically going to live here the whole time. Your thumb is going to cover the top 3 strings based on what chord we're playing, and you want to cover the bass note. So for example, in our G chord, our very lowest bass note is our low E string. Okay, so your thumb's going to cover that, but these 3 fingers are still on the bottom 3 strings. And what you want to do is just pick all 4 of those strings at the same time. Alright, and that's it. You want to pick that once, and then mute your strings by kind of just slapping your strings to stop them from ringing. And what I do is, since my hand's already kind of like in this picking like claw, I just kind of tap down on my guitar and that will mute it as well. And that puts your hand ready to go for the next pick. So you want to pick each of these chords twice. So for G we have pick, mute, pick, mute. Alright, so you can hopefully hear the song coming together. The only thing that changes now is going to be our chord shape. So if we go to our D chord, your thumb's going to move to the 4th D string, but the pattern's the same. You have pick, mute, pick, mute. A minor, your thumb's going to move up to this A string. On your C chord, your thumb's going to stay on the A string. And then the last chord shape is our E minor, and then your thumb would be on the low E string. And obviously, since we're not playing the 5th and 4th strings, you could totally take your entire chord shape off. And that makes the E minor as well. So basically what you want to do is do this pick, mute thing for every single chord. So if we bring up the verse, we have G to D to A minor to C. I am not the kind of girl who should be rudely barging in on a white veil occasion, but you are not the kind of boy who should be marrying the wrong girl. And then here on that C, and I do this a few times throughout the song, whenever you're finishing out like one of these little phrases, marrying the wrong girl, I pick it once and then I mute it twice. Alright? So it sounds like this all together. Who should be marrying the wrong girl? And then again, you could apply this picking pattern for the rest of the song as well. So let's take a look at the pre-chorus. We have a minor to C to G to D. This is surely not what you thought it would be, and I lose myself in a daydream. Alright, and then for the chorus, you could keep on doing the picking pattern, but I actually like to switch into the strumming pattern for the choruses. I just think it brings a little bit more life to the song and kind of changes the guitar around to make it more interesting. Alright guys, so again, pause the video and take as much time as you need to get used to this picking pattern. It can be a little tricky if you're a beginner on knowing which strings you're picking with your right hand. I promise you it all comes with practice, so just make sure to pause and practice as much as you need to. But when you get back, we can put everything together to play through the song. 1, 2, ready, go. I am not the kind of girl who should be rudely barging in on a white veil occasion, but you are not the kind of boy who should be marrying the wrong girl. Want to have fun jamming out to the rest of the song with me? Yeah! Then make sure to check out my Patreon page where you can unlock access to this as well as all my other Swiftie sing-along guitar tutorials. I'll make sure to leave a link in the description box down below. If you enjoyed learning this song with me, then you should definitely check out this video. Not only does it have a super similar vibe, but it's just as easy and fun to play, so I'll see you over there. Bye!